Hello guys, welcome to our channel Cooking with Babee. We have been away for some time thanks to end of school activities and summer camps and mainly cricket and other things. So today we are back, and what are we going to cook today?
Kheema.
Kheema is Tara's favorite dish, and for this dish you're going to have oil. What is this?
Ginger and garlic paste.
What is this?
Onion.
What is
Tomato.
this? Tomatoes. And our main ingredient, Kheema, which is lamb mince. To do this, Tara, first, can you put some oil in the heated wok? Yeah? Keep going till I tell you to stop. So for people watching, we are adding about 3 to 4 tablespoons, and yeah, that should be fine. So 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil, that should do it. Now I'll just lean back, I'll just show you. So you got this much oil, which is well 3 to 4 tablespoons. You're going to wait for that to heat. Whilst that is heating up, I'm going to add one ingredient which I forgot to mention. What is this, Tara?
A green leaf.
It's a bay leaf. Bay leaf does a very simple thing, which is adds flavor to your oil. You don't have to eat this though. You don't chew this. You add it to your oil. And just wait. Can you just step back? I just need to add a few more things. And obviously our ingredients include a usual selection of spices, which is red chili powder, turmeric. Yes.
This is my mom. Not supposed to put spice.
I always add spices to yours, but I add very little. Did you know that? What is this?
A spice picker-upper.
No, this is cinnamon. It looks like wood. Again, you don't eat this. You just put it in it to flavor your oil.
I thought you're supposed to use that to pick up the spice.
Yeah, that is afterwards, once we fried the onions.
Oh.
Step 1. Now the oil has been heated. How do you know the oil is heated, Tara? Look at that woody stick. What is happening to it? It's bubbling.
Yeah.
So now, carefully add the onions to it. Do you want Babee to help? No, you just pick up the bowl and add. Should I do this for you?
I can do it.
Okay, hold it. Make sure you don't drop the bowl. I'll do the rest. There you go. That sound means the oil is nicely heated. There you go, Tara.
You drip some.
That's fine, don't worry. There you go. Keep stirring it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stir.
There we go.
Stir.
I'm going to pause this till we have stirred this. This should take about 5 minutes of stirring. And I always say add a little bit of sugar to it, so that gives you a good color at the end of your keema. We're going to come back to you once we've stirred it. Okay, as is a pattern with most of our ingredients, I forgot to mention one thing. Peas. You can use fresh peas or you can use frozen peas. I use frozen peas because they're just easier to maintain. They're still stirring. I've added about 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of sugar to the onions, and that should make it nice and brown. We're going to keep stirring this for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back. Right, so we have done a decent amount of stirring, and I'm just going to show you how it looks. So I can just lean back a little bit. So this is how it looks. The onions are nice and brown. Then once we have reached this, we're going to add, Tara, 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic paste. This is a slightly smaller size than tablespoon because a normal tablespoon wouldn't fit in the size of this jar. So can you take 2 spoons and add, please? It's stuck, isn't it? Maybe then do 4 of that. Let me bring this here for you while you're adding it. Do you want me to do it?
It's way too hot.
Yeah, okay, here you go. 1, 2. Normally, if you get a bigger jar, your tablespoon fits in. Give this a bit of a stir. When you're stirring, Tara, you hold with one hand, this handle. Use that and hold it here. Okay. There you go. So when you add ginger garlic paste, you don't have to stir for a long time.
Whoa, Bobby, look at the wooden thing.
Yeah! The wooden thing is the cinnamon.
The cinnamon's really black, everyone.
Yeah. What do we add next? this is part where I add the spice for you. When you were little, Tara, I used to add very little spice. But as you have grown older and older, I've increased the spice a little bit, but not too much. So, primarily,
Can I take a tiny bit?
here you go. Put this in there. No, hold it properly. Yeah, hold it. Go. There we go. So we're adding turmeric. Turmeric, don't know what. Put it in.
So, Bobby, you keep them up and I put
Yeah.
them in.
So turmeric. First stir that in, and then add the red chili powder, because then the red chili powder gets a very good color. And if you see your spice is getting dry and the whole thing is getting dry, just add a splash of water. The red chili powder, this much. Don't worry, we'll go. That's gone. So we had about, no, don't blow off the gas. So about this much, half of it fell out. So I'm going to add it again. This is about a heaped tablespoon, not teaspoon. Don't add a tablespoon, teaspoon of red chili powder. And that goes in. This is Kashmiri red chili powder, so this has got very little spice but a lot of good color. Then Tara, this is a coriander powder. This has got no spice, good taste. Normally, I add about 2 teaspoons of this heaped. 1, 2. Done. Spice job is done.
We're going to put in one of those things.
No, that is garam masala. We only add at the end. Can you step off a little bit? There we go. Now, Tara, you have a big job to do.
Bobby, make me sock clear.
Don't worry, you will wash your socks. So we are stirring it, and I'm just going to show you how this looks. And this is still dry, it is not wet. Do you just want to step back?
Again.
Yes, because I have to show. So this is how it should look. It is not fully dry. It's got a little bit of oil on it. And it smells really good. Now what do we add? No. Hey, excuse me. So hold this and pour that back in. Just make sure there's no paper at the end. Sometimes they put a paper at the end. Yes, I like this.
Why?
Because I have to remove this paper. Now please keep stirring and hold this with your handle and give it a good stir. Keep stirring till you're bored. So we need to make sure the keema, the lamb mince, is not in its blocks and effectively every particle of mince separates. This takes about a good 10-15 minutes of stirring. I don't think she's going to stir for 10-15 minutes. You want Babee to take over?
No,
Okay.
not bored.
Okay, she's not bored yet.
But he said start till bored.
Okay. Tell me. So we're stirring. I'm going to pause and I'm going to tell you exactly after how long it'll be made the stirring.
See, Bobby, I was taught.
It is nearly 2.5 minutes and Tahara is still stirring, which is good news. Keep going. Here we go.
Flip it.
Yes, we are still stirring, which is good. I'm holding it. So I'm going to pause it now, and once we finish stirring, which will be about 10-15 minutes, and your lamb mince needs to be completely brown with no pink patches. And we're going to come back to it and I'll show you how it looks. So as you can see, I'll just put the light on. My voice might just go a bit because of the fan. So this is how it looks. You can see the oil is beginning to separate. So once the oil begins to separate, that's a sign that the keema is cooked. What we need to do now is add the tomatoes and the peas and then cover it and cook. Right, Tara, this is now almost getting cooked. What do we do next?
We add the tomatoes and we stir again.
Yes. So we add the tomatoes here. Say bye bye tomatoes.
Bye bye tomatoes.
So do you want to do the stirring or do you want me to do the stirring this time?
You do that.
Okay, do you want to say bye bye and then say see you later?
Bye bye. See you later.
Okay. So I'm going to do the stirring for some time. Effectively, this dish is adding the ingredients one step at a time and stirring and cooking them as we go along. First step, onions, we cook them and we stir them. Second step, the ginger garlic paste, that takes about just 1 minute, and the spices, that takes about 30 seconds. Then we add the lamb, which we stir for about 10 minutes or till the oil separates, and then we add the tomatoes and we stir it. And this is quite key, because if the tomatoes are not cooked fully before we add the peas, you will get a very sort of tomatoey flavor to your whole dish, which sort of, we don't want the tomato to override the keema flavor. So good way to cook the tomatoes is put a lid on. First, find the lid. There we go. Put the lid on, leave it for 5 minutes, and that should do it. Right, so let's see how it looks after 5 minutes. I also figured out how to have my kitchen hob light on instead of the light and the fan on, so it shouldn't make the horrible noise of the fan now. There we go. This is, there we go, lid is still not fallen. So this is how it looks. As you can see, the tomato is fully cooked, and a good idea to maybe reduce the flame. So what we're going to do next is add some peas, some salt, some hot water, because we want a little bit of a runny keema. We don't want it too dry, because Tara likes to eat this with the rice. And then cover it again for maybe 15 minutes, and then we are good to go. So I'm going to call Tara once she's finished watching Bluey, and then we're going to add the rest of the steps. Tara! Right, Tara. So I've told the people who was watching this that that's a tomato, don't worry about it, that we've done all the steps. We're going to add some salt, and Babee will add the salt each, because the salt needs some measurement. Normally I add about what I do is I normally make one circle with my finger. That is the Indian way of adding salt, and that is enough salt for you. Don't put too Indian, otherwise you might get a lot of blood pressure related issues. A little bit of salt is good. We don't want it too salty. Now what do we do? What is the last step?
Adding the peas.
Go, pour it in. Offer them the peas. And don't, not the bowl. There we go. Oh, there we go. Last piece. And I'm going to add some hot water. I'm going to add it from here, so you will be safe, yeah? There we go. Hot water. About half a cup. Not too much. There we go. Half a cup, not a jug. And we stir it. We don't need to stir it too much. We cover it with our lid. Can you put the lid on, Tara?
Yes.
Put it on. Can you turn the gas to medium flame, which is here, the second line? Just turn it this way. There we go. Not too much. Here, this one. This is the second line. And we set the timer for 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So once, where are you going? So once it is done, once that thing beeps, our dish is ready. So do you want to watch the cartoon again? I'm going to call you after 10 minutes. There we go. It's been set for 10 minutes, but I would say after about, because we've added some hot water as well, we want some of that to evaporate. So we are going to take the lid off after 5 minutes and let the last 5 minutes just cook on its own without the lid. Right, so it is about 5 minutes to go. Well, about 4 minutes 50 to go. So we can take this off. Job of the lid is done. Give it a bit of a stir. You can see it's sort of coming along. Leave this for another maybe, yeah, whatever the time, remaining time is, 4 minutes 50 seconds or 4.5 minutes. Turn the gas or keep it to medium, and we want to get a little bit of a runny gravy with it, but we don't want it to be too soupy or too dry. We just want like a happy medium. So once it's done, I'll probably call Tara to see what she thinks of it. whether it smells nice, and we'll get back to you. One more step, what I also tend to do is add a little bit of garam masala, not so much, it's like hardly one-fourth of a teaspoon. I just put that in towards the end, give it a stir. It just gives that little bit of a lovely flavor and smell to it, and it sort of tastes a bit restauranty if you do that. Right, we're almost at the end, we're at the end of 10 minutes. Do you want to turn this off? Turn it the other way around. Other way. Fully. There you go. Right. So this is the finished dish. How does it smell?
Yummy.
Do you want to go on back and watch your cartoons then?
Yes.
And what are we going to do next time on our channel? What is the channel called? Cooking with Babee. Okay.
Don't forget to watch more videos of Cooking with Babee.
Okay, you go watch your cartoons. Thank you so much for your help, Tara. And I'll show you the finished product. Once I've taken the thing off the stand, but I'll do it now. Here you go. And this is how it works, my lovely camera. This is the finished product. As I told you, it is not too dry and not too runny. It's just a happy medium. And I leave this for about a good hour or two before eating with any red meat dish. That will then make sure that the flavors are fully soaked in to each bite of yours. So until next time, see you later. Don't forget to watch the channel Cooking with Babee. Bye.